Imagine a farm. You picture rolling fields, maybe a red barn, and rows of healthy crops soaking up the sun. Now picture what you don't see. Underneath those crops, a hidden world thrives. It's a bustling metropolis of tiny creatures working tirelessly. This is the soil food web, a complex network of organisms essential for healthy plants and, ultimately, for us. We often take the ground beneath our feet for granted. We see dirt, not a living ecosystem. But healthy soil is alive, teeming with bacteria, fungi, nematodes, and microarthropods. These organisms aren't just hanging out. They're part of a delicate balance, each playing a crucial role in plant health and productivity. Think of a forest floor. Fallen leaves decompose, providing nutrients for trees. That's the soil food web in action. It's a natural cycle of life, death, and decay, all happening beneath our feet. Understanding this hidden world is crucial. It's the foundation of sustainable agriculture, healthy food, and a thriving planet. Roots interact with these organisms, forming symbiotic relationships that enhance nutrient uptake. By enriching soil with organic matter, we support this intricate web of life. Healthy soil leads to diverse and resilient crops, ensuring food security for future generations. So, who are the key players in this underground world? Let's meet the cast. The soil food web is a complex and fascinating ecosystem teeming with life and activity. Each member plays a crucial role in maintaining soil health and fertility. First up, bacteria, the workhorses of the soil. They break down organic matter, releasing nutrients plants need to grow. Think of them as the cleanup crew, transforming waste into valuable resources. Without them, the soil would be a much less hospitable place for plants. Next, we have fungi. These guys are the networkers, forming vast underground networks that connect plant roots. They act like pipelines, transporting water and nutrients directly to where plants need them most. Fungi also help plants communicate with each other, sharing resources and information. Then, there are the nitrogen fixers. These bacteria have a unique ability to pull nitrogen from the air and convert it into a form plants can use. It's like having a natural fertilizer factory right in your soil. This process is essential for plant growth and helps maintain the balance of nutrients in the soil. And let's not forget the decomposers. These guys are the recyclers, breaking down dead plants and animals into valuable nutrients that enrich the soil. They're the ultimate example of waste not, want not. By recycling organic matter, they ensure that nothing goes to waste and that the soil remains fertile and productive. Now here's where things get really interesting. When these organisms work together, they create a thriving soil ecosystem that benefits everyone. Plants grow stronger and healthier, with increased resistance to pests and diseases. A healthy soil food web also improves soil structure. Think of it like good crumb structure in a cake. It allows air and water to penetrate more easily, creating a better environment for roots to grow. This means less need for irrigation and chemical fertilizers, saving farmers money and reducing environmental impact. And healthier plants mean higher yields, which is good news for farmers and consumers alike. But the benefits go beyond just productivity. A thriving soil food web also helps sequester carbon from the atmosphere, mitigating climate change. It's a win-win for farmers, consumers, and the planet. Ditching the chemicals. Why biological farming makes sense. For too long, we've relied on chemical fertilizers and pesticides to boost crop production, thinking they were the ultimate solution to our agricultural needs. But these quick fixes come at a cost, often leading to long-term damage that is hard to reverse. They disrupt the natural balance of the soil food web, killing beneficial organisms and leaving the soil depleted and vulnerable to erosion and other issues. Biological farming offers a different approach, one that is more sustainable and environmentally friendly. It's about working with nature, not against it, fostering a harmonious relationship between the land and the crops. By nurturing the soil food web, we can create a self-sustaining system that requires fewer inputs and produces healthier, more nutritious food. Think of it like this. Chemical farming is like putting your body on a steady diet of junk food, which might seem convenient but is ultimately harmful. It might seem like a quick fix, but in the long run, it leads to health problems and a weakened system. Biological farming is like nourishing your body with wholesome, nutrient-rich food, which strengthens and revitalizes you over time. It takes a little more effort and patience, but the long-term benefits for both the environment and our health are undeniable and well worth it. This is not just a dream, it's a revolution. Welcome to Biological Beyond Organic, the gold standard of nutrient-dense foods. Busting myths, addressing concerns about biological farming. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Switching to biological farming sounds great in theory, but is it really practical? Can it feed the world? Isn't it more expensive and time-consuming? These are valid concerns, but let's bust some myths. First of all, biological farming isn't about going back to the dark ages. It's about using modern science and technology to harness the power of nature. Secondly, while there may be an initial investment in transitioning to biological methods, the long-term benefits far outweigh the costs. Healthier soil means lower input costs, higher yields, and a more resilient farm. And finally, let's not forget the true cost of conventional farming. We're paying for it with our health, our environment, and our future. Biological farming offers a sustainable alternative that benefits everyone. Investing in the future. Building a sustainable food system. The truth is, we can't afford not to invest in biological farming. Our current agricultural system is unsustainable, and the consequences of inaction are too great. We need to shift our mindset from short-term profits to long-term sustainability. We need to invest in research and education to promote biological farming practices and support farmers in making the transition. This isn't just about growing food. It's about growing a future where everyone has access to healthy, affordable food produced in a way that regenerates the planet, not destroys it. The power is in your hands. Join the soil revolution. The good news is, we can all be part of the solution. As consumers, we can support farmers who are using biological methods by buying their products. We can also educate ourselves about the importance of soil health and advocate for policies that promote sustainable agriculture. Every little bit helps. By making conscious choices, we can create a demand for food that is good for us, good for farmers, and good for the planet. The power is in our hands. Let's choose to invest in the soil food web and create a healthier, more sustainable future for generations to come. Remember, it all starts with the ground beneath our feet.